together. Not Mayor Hard. Mayor Hard is out today. I did speak with him earlier today, as we often do when he's out of town. So we go straight to the roll call. Mayor Hard is not here, but we see all of the other members of the council is present. And we can go now to the order of business, which is the approval of the agenda. And I have a motion to approve the agenda as stated.
I make the motion.
Steve?
Mayor Pro Tem.
I'll second it.
Properly moved to second. Any questions? If there be no questions, all those in favor, raise their hand and say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, approval of minutes of our previous meeting. We have the June 26th work session and item B, June 27th regular meetings for action. If you've had a chance to look those over, would like to receive a motion to accept them as written. Like to see the motion?
I make that motion, Mayor Pro Tem.
Motion? Second?
So moved.
Properly moved in second. Is any question? If there be no questions, all those in favor by saying aye, raising your hand, right hand.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, public hearing. No public hearings. The manager said there's none, and they're slated, none since we set the agenda. Visitors presentation. Terry Palmer. Terry Palmer is not present. We'll move to the second item.
Can we have a discussion
Discussion for visitors presentation.
on the mobile home?
Mobile home. I have to refer to the, it's the visitors presentation. The visitors isn't here, but Mr. Skeen want to have a discussion.
Does it concern Mr. Palmer? I don't think it's proper if it concerns Mr. Palmer. For us to discuss
It does the mobile home, which Mr. Palmer has.
Mobile homes in general or Mr. Palmer's?
Mr. Palmer.
I think you probably could discuss it, but again, it's listed as a visitor presentation. He's not here, so you can make it in your comments if you want.
I can make it in the comments. I will withdraw it.
Okay, you want to say it now or say it till later?
I'll save it for later.
Okay, Julie Solwell, if I'm pronouncing it right. Keep McIntosh beautiful. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about that, and we are ready for your presentation.
I don't see.
She's not here? Okay, she sent a text. She may be here later. If it's refer to the attorney again, something could have happened. Is there any way we can go back later if she shows up?
Sure. That's no problem. If the council, if the board consents to that, that's no problem.
Make a motion to leave it open.
Motion, as we say, that we leave it open. Probably have a second. A second?
I'll second.
Second it. Any discussion? Being no discussion, all those in favor say aye. Raise your right hand. Aye. Okay, unfinished business. We have no unfinished business, but item 6, we do have new business. And the new business, we're going to talk just a little bit about it, but more the attorney and the manager can deal with, which is consider agreement to conduct municipal election to the Georgia Election Code, and there's a section for those who have had it. Mr. Attorney, Mr. Manager.
I yield to you, Attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. The city manager and I had a meeting with Dog Gale and Ad Popple, this county attorney. This is our biannual, so to speak, elections agreement that the board has agreed to conduct our municipal elections for us. This agreement is essentially what we've had in the past. There was one change. We agreed to pay for the cost of any election appeals or election contest. We just spelled that out better. I think that was an agreement we had before. We just spelled it out a little better in this agreement. It's very standard, very common. I had no problems with this agreement, nor does the city manager.
All right. Anyone else? If there be no more discussion on that, thank you, Mr. Attorney. Now it's time for the council report, but keep in mind, keep McIntosh beautiful. They're here before we adjourn. We certainly will give them an opportunity. And any of you can say what you want to say about that if you like during the discussion. Councilman Skeen, if you don't mind, would you start the council report?
Okay. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. First of all, I want to say that, of course, If you look around our county and city, you see a lot of roads being.
I apologize, I know you're first, so you know that we do need to take action on the contract to approve.
Oh, absolutely. My error, that's why we have an attorney.
I apologize, Mr. Gaines, for cutting you off there.
That's okay.
Okay, we did not vote on the agreement to conduct a municipal election. Had good discussion, but we did not vote. Is that correct?
That's correct.
At this time, we need a motion from the council to pursue the agreement contract. We need action items, so we need a motion.
I make a motion that we accept it as the city attorney had instructed us to proceed.
Okay. We need a second.
I second, Mayor Pro Tem.
Properly moved and second. Any discussions? Any discussions?
Mr. Mayor, if I can briefly just point out, I know we've got the media here as well. Qualifying will still take place here at City Hall. Although they're conducting the election for us, our city clerk is still the superintendent. Qualification of candidates will take place here, not at the Board of Elections office. One thing I want to point out.
Okay. Will be conducted here at the City Hall. And just for clarity, it will be at the Trailhead, I believe, unless they change it.
Wherever they conduct.
No, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, but it will be here for the public. It will be here.
City clerk will do it. That's right.
City clerk, the assistance from the county government. Been properly moved and second. Any further discussions? Any discussions? Any discussions? All those in favor, raise your hand by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Now, McIntosh Clean and Beautiful is here. So on that note, please welcome you to come up. Unfortunately, we have a podium. We're going to go who will help us out pulling that out. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to apologize for being late today. I had a couple things come up, dogs and such. But I'm happy to be here today, and I just wanted to give you a little update on our abandoned building program that we introduced about a year ago. Our goal then was to remove, with the help of the owner, kind of in a cost-sharing arrangement, 6 to 10 structures, either site-built homes or mobile homes, and I'm happy to say that we've achieved that goal and have removed 8, 1 site-built home and 7 mobile homes this year. So we feel like our program is working pretty well. We've made some adjustments, and we've got a pretty good kind of an arrangement now with the owner, and County Commission helps us with the landfill side of things, and we have a contractor who is giving us a discounted price, so it's going very well. We encourage anyone who does have a mobile home or any kind of building that they would like to talk to us about removing from their property. We really encourage them to contact us at, they go to the Keep McIntosh Beautiful site, or call at 912-289-1083, and we would love to talk to them, see if we can help them out. We hope this next year to do 10 to 12, and if we are able to raise funds more than that, as much as the demand, we hope we can keep raising funds to do that. People can get applications at City Hall, the County Commission office, City office, Tax Assessor's office, and Building and Code Enforcement office. You can also get it from our website. You can download there with information, or you can call me at that same number, and I'll be glad to help them out. Related to that, we have a new program that is actually a Keep America Beautiful program. We are an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. And this program is open to all affiliates all over the country. But it is a vehicle donation program. And if you just want to donate a vehicle to help Keep McIntosh Beautiful out, you're welcome to do that. But we're hoping maybe even more so, maybe the greatest value for this program is that if folks have any kind of vehicle on their property that they just want to get rid of, it doesn't have to be running, it can be on almost any condition. If someone will come and pick it up at no charge to the owner, give them the paperwork they need for tax purposes, and we will get depending on the value of that and the proceeds from that, Keep Macintosh Beautiful will get a portion of that. That may be in the paper tomorrow. It will be something in the newspaper tomorrow, and be on our website and Facebook page tonight. So definitely want to encourage folks to take advantage of that. There's a very wide variety of vehicles. A vehicle is a broad category that people can have removed, and that includes cars, trucks, boats, tractors, motorcycles, ATVs, snowmobiles, jet skis, RVs, as well as construction, farm, and other heavy equipment. As I say, it can be rusting out in the field, or it can be in good shape, whatever. It is a donation, however. So the main value to the owner is to get rid of something they don't want anymore, or is an eyesore in their yard or property, and there may be a tax deduction with that. So I guess that's my update for now. I'll have something more next time on a litter enforcement workshop that Keep Macintosh Beautiful has gotten a grant for, and we will have more information about that, and how that would benefit our community.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What was it? Litter enforcement?
Litter enforcement, yes. It's going to be presented by a DNR enforcement officer who does these for Keep Georgia Beautiful. That's who this grant is from. And we're excited to be able to provide this training opportunity in the community. And it's also open to people besides enforcement officers, peace officers, but also city and county officials, prosecutors, judges, anybody with an interest in enforcing our litter laws. Thank you for Macintosh Beautiful. So, thank you very much for having me.
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
I remember you mentioned before about the board, that you were looking for some volunteers or anybody that was looking.
We do have some openings on the Keep Macintosh Beautiful board, and we would welcome interest from the community. We do have an application process, and anyone who has an interest in that is welcome to get in touch with me, and I will work with them.
Okay, they can go on your website,
No, it's not really something they can do on the website. It's more of a personal thing with our board, and but we definitely would like to talk to anyone who has interest in that. If they're familiar with other board members of Keep Macintosh Beautiful, they can get in touch with any of them or with me, and we would love to talk to them.
And just to what you said earlier about the litter enforcement, I'm glad you said that. A few complaints that we've had, and maybe this council and the city manager and Keep Macintosh Beautiful, right there at Sawgrass Apartments is what happens is these people move in, constantly move in, and when we took that the garbage and put it on the side of the road, sometimes it sits there for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and maybe all of us can get together and figure out a plan to where that doesn't happen.
We would be happy to be part of a group that discusses that problem and other problems like that to come up with the best solution. I know we have had a complaint, our organization, from someone who was not happy with that situation. I don't blame them. So, yes, we would be very open to that.
Yeah, every time, somebody moves, it's like a revolving door, they move out and they put it on there. It's different than just a house. We do need to do something. Something needs to be done. But thank you very much for all you do.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? Thank you. Now I'm going to go back. I think we kind of opened to Councilman's team, so give you a chance to finish up.
Okay. I think I said, you know, you ride through our city and you ride through our county, you see a lot of work. You see a lot of roads being paved, a lot of striping being done, and that's for the city and the county. So it is a lot of hard work. Our city manager has really got on the ball and started getting these roads done. There's more that needs to be done. But seeing out in the county and the amount of work that our commissioners are doing, I think we all need to tell your commissioners, thank you. And pretty, you know, our firefighters, our police officers, our public works department, and everybody that works out in this city, it is very hot. It is extremely hot. So just take caution, and I appreciate all you do. And that concludes my report, Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you. Councilwoman Shaw, your line, report.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Council Skeen.
Thank you, Judge. Just to thank Ms. Julie for her hard work and her team and her committee. And I stopped by the library today and I saw this Keith McIntosh for the kids. And I thought that was very interesting because they need to be involved too, because all of us are part of the McIntosh Beautiful. And I can pass it to you. And they have some dates there. They passed, June is passed, but there's a July date. And for those who have children that don't have anything to do, I know we have BS, Vocation Bible Schools, but then there's sometimes those things cost. But at the library, you go visit the board, there's some things, and they have game night. I picked that one up too, so for kids and adults, there's game nights, and the next one is July the 14th at 3 p.m., and then July 26th. So those are things that are offered for us in our community, and also Pete the Cat. You know, so kids love them, adults love them. I know I do, but this is something that we can tap into because things are out there, but we just don't know. But we figure that if we can bring it to you, you can know that it'll be so free. And that kind of concludes my report. Thank you.
All right. Councilman Cox.
Thank you, sir. I too want to thank Ms. Sowell and the Keep McIntosh Beautiful Committee for all the hard work they're doing. They're doing a fantastic job with the work they've already done, and look forward in anticipation to the 10 or 12 they're looking forward to doing next year. I want to thank them for their hard work, and they need all the help they can get, so please support them any way you can. Also, I want to thank our fire department. I noticed they were out purging fire hydrants this afternoon and leaving those off, and I know that the reason they're doing that is to make sure that they stay free flowing and we don't end up needing one night and it not work. Plus, that keeps your ISO ratings low. I had a few people call today wanting to know where all the water was coming from. Well, it was a very viable source and a good waste of water. I want everyone to know that. It's important those fire hydrants work when they need to. I want to thank the council for working together in harmony like they've been doing, and I want to thank our city manager for the excellent job he's been doing, keeping us on track and on point. And I want to thank our city attorney for keeping us straight. That concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Very good, Councilman Cox and other councilmen. The mayor, as I said, is not here. He's not playing hooky. He is out today. For those of you that do know or may not know, he's been super faithful to the city council meetings. I've seen him come here when he wasn't feeling well and cancel a lot of things. So he deserved a little time off to do whatever business or family matters that he's dealing with. We did talk earlier today, at least 2 or 3 times. And perhaps we'll talk again tomorrow. So let's hope you'll have a safe arrival back. Made it hard. Mandy's here, so I cannot let it go by without mentioning the Kumbaya that she is working on that has caught some wings, and not only nationally but internationally. She's been getting a chance to see some of those captures of people as far away as Germany, and it was neat hearing them talking about it in Dubai, and we saw the individuals over in South Korea. And so we're excited about that, what's happening here in America, and she will have an update on that in the near future. We all know how Darien News chief editor, did a marvelous magazine article, not just on the Kumbaya, but all of the rich history here in Darien, Georgia, and Methodist County. So I hope we keep the momentum going. I will add to it on this week, I didn't know what had happened. There was more news media or photographers. Then I found out why we was getting all these calls. 25 of them, I think, and they're working with a magazine called Collective Quality. Magazine, I knew not much about them, but it's a global magazine. And they select, I see a head nodding back there, much smarter than I am. And then when I did my research, it was a wow moment, man, for Darien and Macon County. They seek out quarterly one location in America. And for whatever reason, Darien was picked. And so all of them, one photographer I know personally, took at least 5,000 photos. And all of them, if they took that many photos, that's a lot of photos. And it's about a 200-page, 100-page magazine. So it's not a little article, it's a major article. And so Darien will be featured in that entirely. I don't know what money's going to be. I had absolutely nothing to do with them coming here. They contacted me as well as many others, and that was neat. New York Magazine, another one that blew us out of the water. Fine restaurants. This time it was B&J's is very, 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 very famous, but it was Skippers. We met with these individuals, didn't know who they were at the time, but found out afterward. One of the young ladies has been named the Poet Laureate. I'm hoping I have that right, Kathleen. Correct me later, not now. But it's a major position. Pulitzer Prize winner. Was right in our restaurants, and I thought they were regular people. And I often say famous people are just regular people from somebody's town. And they have been selected by the United States of America to be the Poet Laureate, if I'm pronouncing that right, for the whole country. To be the consultant on anything dealing with poetry and writings. And they were right here in Darien, and really blew us away. They'll have their book coming out next year, 2018, and they were so emotionally attached to it. Sky King in Savannah, Georgia, with the University of Connecticut, we've been working with them for a number of years, read that poem and Wade in the Water. And you know where they got that title from? From listening here in Darien, Georgia, and she named her poetry for next year coming out, a whole book, the Poet Laureate for the whole United States, Wade in the Water, and gave special tribute to the Geechee Gullah Rain Shadows. We did not see that coming at all. So the Kumbaya, the history of Darien, Georgia, and the folklore of the Scottish and the Gullah Geechees and all of the Aviant that we have here, people are coming to this area. So we want to thank Mandy and the Chamber of Commerce for the Macon County and Darien putting us on the map. That ends my report, and I guess we will move now, if I am correct, to the manager's report.
Quickly is, obviously you all seen Adams Street is striped.
Yes.
Fort King George has been a topic, the materials we're in. We're going to get that drainage problem fixed at Fort King George.
Great.
Update on the playground is we're waiting on a materials list for the pavilion and get that done, so that's not stalled. It's more complicated than it appears to be on the surface. The audit by Mr. Spivey, which you all selected, is in, so you all will be getting a presentation on that in the upcoming days. From a capital improvement standpoint, is we will have some talks regarding wastewater and things of that nature as to what we're going to do. The LMIG program is at some point in time, we're all going to have to get together as a group and prioritize the roads that we do want to get paid with the amount of money that we do have. The fire, as Mr. Cox alluded to, is they're working very hard with the ISO rating right now, which we've all discussed. The roof on the building currently is, the holdup is simply the weather. It's got to dry out before we can get onto that thing. So that's just the way it is. And also, to end on a high note, when you're talking about tourism and whatnot, I happened to be flipping through the channels the other day, and the Hallmark channel's got 30 movies or 33 movies or something of that nature. for the month of July. And I'm curious as to, that little movie that they did down at the park is going to show up, but Darien could be possibly featured one of those movies that they choose to air at this time.
All right. We need it. Is that it, Mr. Manager?
That is awesome.
All right, thank you, Mr. Manager. Attorney?
Nothing really legal. We've got our election contract with the Board of Elections. We'll do that tomorrow night or next night, whenever their meeting is. That is a reminder, we've got candidate qualifying coming up soon, about a month away. So it doesn't seem like it, but it's here again. We've got one that's qualifying and one that's not, as he's publicly announced. And I want to thank Mandy and anyone who assisted her with the chamber fireworks, 4th of July. Got a little bit wet, that you can't control that at all, not your fault. It went off really well, beautiful firework display. Thank you for the hard work on that. That's all I've got.
All right.
Squeeze one more in real quick.
Sure.
The city manager let me know the other day that the city police force is fully staffed, and I did notice them patrolling about 3:30 in the morning one night this week when I'm out on my daily walk. And I want to thank them for their hard work. They're doing a great job out there. I'm glad we're fully staffed out there.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Is the Sergeant Turner back there?
Yeah.
He's back there.
Good job.
Thank you. For the good of the order, is there anything else? We do not have any executive session. For the good of the order, need a motion for adjournment. Motion